Hi, I'm Tracy Barnes-Priestley. This week on What's on Your Bucket List, we take to the water with our truly adventurous guest as she tries something that has always intrigued her. After that, an inquisitive woman tries her hand at a colorful pursuit that will take us up, up, and away. Coming up next on What's on Your Bucket List. Good day. I was happy to meet my first guest on the boardwalk next to beautiful Humboldt Bay. We are here on one of those lovely Humboldt days full of sunshine with Marianne Mayday. Marianne, what are we checking off your bucket list today?
I have seen people stand-up paddleboard for a few years now, and I was intrigued by the thought that, how do they do that? So that's what I want to try.
That's right. We are here at the wonderful HVAC Center, Cal Poly Humboldt, and we're going to give you a paddleboard lesson. Now, when I read your application, one of the things that struck me was you had I think you called it a big bucket list and a little bucket list. Explain that for me.
Well, I guess it goes back to when I was raised in south side of Chicago. It's not actually known for its nature. So I give credit to the Girl Scouts for taking me out on forest hikes, learning how to camp, and it really got me hooked on the outdoors. And so I started doing all these big bucket lists. Seeing northern lights in Alaska, snow camping on Mount Rainier, jungles of Costa Rica. COVID was a big thing that made me look closer and to see what can I do around here that would be new and exciting. And then the other big thing for me in the last year is I became a grandmother for the first time. And so that really made me reevaluate, what are my values? What do I want to model for my grandkids? I want to make sure that they grow up curious and eager to try new things. And I thought, well, if I can get out of my comfort zone, maybe it'll give them more freedom to get out of their comfort zone.
I really admire that kind of thinking. I mean, I think that's kind of one of the basic premises for this whole show is that get out of the comfort zone, do something new and different, and to show people that aging doesn't have to be a negative experience, right?
Exactly.
Now, as I understand it, you have a very rich and full background with water. What's your education in and what did you spend your career doing?
So I am retired now, but my career was as a fluvial geomorphologist, when people roll their eyes, I know, which is a river scientist. So I've spent my career working with fish biologists and forest ecologists on river restoration mostly.
What do you think are your biggest reservations?
If I fall over, I don't know if I could pull myself back on the board.
I understand that. But fortunately, when I did a walkthrough, there's a really easy way to get back on the board. And your instructor is going to show you. Okay. So I think you can check that one off. I introduced Marianne to Jason O'Connell, manager of Humboldt Bay Aquatic Center, and then asked him about the programs HVAC offers. So tell me what all happens here at the Humboldt Bay Aquatic Center.
We do Paddle Fest every year. We also do a Get Out and Play Day with the City of Eureka, which we just hosted. We had almost 100 people come down and enjoy us for a couple hours. Just to get out on the bay and try out some stuff that they've never done before. And we're looking to do some more as we get going in this fall semester too. Well, we do normal rentals of all of our equipment, kayak rentals, stand-up paddleboard rentals, sailboat rentals, all that kind of stuff. And then we also offer lessons. So we're doing a stand-up paddleboard lesson for you today. We do kayak lessons, sailing lessons, all those kinds of things.
And for the community at large?
And for the whole community, yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to be a Humboldt student or alumni, anybody can come down here and learn water sports.
Yeah, we offer a slight discount for the Cal Poly Humboldt students, but everybody is available to come down.
Oh, I didn't know that. Jason, I want to thank you for helping me put all of this together, because it's taken a few moving pieces.
Yeah, of course. All of our weather, all of our tides, everything like that is hard to work with around here, so I'm glad we were able to get you out on a beautiful day like
Oh,
today.
it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Next, I spoke with Tanner Harold, Marianne's instructor for the day. I was curious about what he thought was the most challenging part of learning how to use a paddleboard.
I think it's gaining the confidence to be able to stand up. I think a lot of people, they have the skills, they have the balance, but it's all about, getting out of your mind and just being comfortable
Yeah,
on the water and trusting yourself.
that's really true, isn't it? There's that sense of, there's a water sense, and I think you'll find with Marianne and her professional history, she's got the water sense, so we'll see.
Oh
how she
yeah,
does.
awesome, I'm excited to see.
Thank you so much for today. We really
Yeah, no
appreciate
problem.
it. Shall we get Marianne on the water?
Absolutely.
All right.
Finally, it was time for Marianne to get ready to paddleboard.
And here's Tanner, your instructor for the day.
Hello,
Hi, Tanner. Good to meet you.
it's so nice to meet you. We've got some wetsuits for you and we can go get changed.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's head to the boards.
Beginning with safety first, Tanner gave Marianne a thorough lesson on how to use her board. But the question on all of our minds was,
In the event that Marianne noodles into the bay,
Yes.
how does she get back on?
That's a great question.
paddleboard?
Yeah, so I will come speeding over to the rescue and I'm gonna be stabilizing your board. Make sure to keep hold of your paddle. Your paddle's got a float, so it's definitely not gonna sink.
Oh, good.
Yes, so just keep hold of your paddle. You're gonna swim over to the side of the board and I'm gonna lay down for a sec. You can hand the paddle to me and I'll be right over there. And what you wanna do is grab onto the side of the board, kick your feet, kick your feet, kick your feet until you're as parallel to the water as you can. And then from here, you're just gonna kick, 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 and pull yourself over. And then you can flip yourself around like that.
You made it look easy.
I was going to say, piece of cake, Tanner.
And I'll be there I can give you a tug as well. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Questions?
Let's go.
Jason and Tanner carried the boards down to the dock, and then it was finally time for Marianne to get on the water.
All right, so, yep, first things first, paddle perpendicular to the board, and then you can go ahead and sit on your knees. And then reach across the board onto the paddle. Yep, and then one knee at a time. Beautiful.
Atta girl. All right. Bon voyage, Marianne.
There you go.
Woo.
For safety, we all followed along in a small boat.
God, she's doing so well.
Oh yeah.
She really is.
Marianne took a few minutes to adjust the length of her paddle, and then she was ready to try standing up.
Almost. Almost. How you doing?
Well, it's harder to stand up than I thought.
Yeah. Yep.
You feel like you want to try again?
I wish I had something to hold on to.
For Marianne's second attempt to try standing up, Tanner stabilized her board.
Perfect. Back down.
Marianne was determined, and the third time was the charm.
That's it. That's it. You got it. She's up!
There you go.
You got it, Marianne.
Try on your own.
I feel like I need to move much further.
All right, go ahead and get yourself nice and comfortable.
She did it. Impressive. It's like riding a bike. Tanner, let go. Look at you. Open your noodle. Oh, whoa. Woo, you okay? Yay.
All right.
Hey, Marianne.
You got back on.
Well, what was that fall like? Shocking? Well, you had a better shot at the fall, right?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, my dear. Atta girl.
We all decided Marianne had more than earned a ride back to the dock.
Welcome aboard, Marianne. There you go. Have a seat.
Okay.
You made it! Woo! Wow! Well, I think for the first time out, it was very, I mean, it's easy for me to say I wasn't out there, but you got on your feet.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a lot of fun to be on the board.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just,
Hard work.
yeah.
You made it! You're back on dry land.
I am.
You made it, yeah! It was amazing. Well, okay, you checked it off your bucket list. What did you think of the experience?
Well, it was fun to do, but it was hard to do too. It was, it does take some upper body strength, and then trying to stand up on a wobbly board was more challenging than I thought. A nice paddle down to the bridge because we had the tide going with us, but coming back it was like definitely harder to paddle.
And then came, what do you call it, the noodle?
The wet noodle, yes.
The fall. How shocking was that?
You know, it happened so quickly, it's like, I don't think I can stop myself. I'm going in.
And you bobbed right back up. So
yeah.
you've checked it off your bucket list. What would you tell others about bucket lists?
Oh, I think it's great. I feel so energized by doing something out of my comfort zone. And it's nice not to be complacent, to be kicked into a different situation. So I feel great.
All righty. Well, we sure thank you. It was a great segment to tag along on. And I know Tanner, come in here, Tanner. You two are so great.
Thank you so
Tanner
much.
was a great
It was an
guide here for you. A good mentor the whole way through.
All right. Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure. Yeah, it was so
Okay.
much fun.
Thank you both.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
That's a wrap. You are off duty.